Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading, Capricorn, and we have your oracle cards there, and I have just pulled the last card. And the last card is love, Capricorn. For me, it's kind of the, and last but not least, right? They always say that when somebody has to be last on the list. But in this case, this is, the most important thing here, love, right, Capricorn? So let's see what else we have. And, somebody is going through an awakening, Capricorn. And, when I first started putting these cards down, I'm like, well, yeah, somebody is. But I kind of got card after card, right? We have this tarsier or tarsier, right? If it's pronounced in French, it's tarsier. I don't know if it's a French word, but it's this little animal. He looks like a marsupial. He's cute, kind of in an ugly way. He looks like he could be from, I don't know, Australia, something like that. I've never heard about them here, but, so, we have, and so this Tarsier talks about like an ancient awareness. Maybe somebody is your past life partner, but we also have the bat, right, Capricorn? He actually looks like his nature buddy over here, or he does. And the bat talks about rebirth in consciousness. Yeah, somebody is like waking up, going through an awakening. We also have the shaman or the shaman. Yeah, he's really, over here we say shaman. In other countries, they like Latin America, they can say shaman. My Peruvian friend asked me, do you believe in the shaman? And I said, yeah, of course, right? And he said, I don't. And I said, well, that's kind of like your problem, kind of, right? And say it to him like that. But this is spiritual power and divine wisdom, right? It's interesting how they had predicted who was going to win the presidency, right? But, they had predicted correctly, but, just because somebody kind of won in the papers, that, it doesn't mean they might have really won. Right? No, not in today's world. Yeah. We have the Hangman. It's reversed, Capricorn. It can talk about somebody getting stronger, right? Somebody getting stronger, and of course, after they have been weak, right? There's no other way to see that. He's in the reverse, so that's why I feel like somebody will be getting stronger. It's not you, Capricorn, because you're like solid as a rock. Yeah, that song by what's it called? I forget. Ashford and Simpson. Yeah, they're a married couple. And she actually found him like in the street. He was a homeless guy, and for some reason, maybe, I don't know if she was kind and she started talking to him, she found out he was a musician, or she just kind of groomed him to be a musician, but they were the best. So they used to sing a song, Solid as a Rock. You can go look at their songs. They're all really, really beautiful, and they got a lot of mojo to them, right? They're not like slow ballads where you go, I don't like slow songs, I might fall asleep. We have the truth coming out, and I don't really even mean, I feel like the truth is that somebody is going to be living a truth because they're waking up to what's important, which is the truth. Through awareness, right? There's no way you can understand or see the truth or live the truth if you are asleep or you are not awakened. And that is across the board. It is. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is money coming in and a divine wish is being granted, Capricorn. Yeah, and they have this little kind of, here's the divine hand holding the pentacle. But, the little threshold that you walk through to get to kind of like the mansion in the back or the beautiful estate in the back here is shaped like a heart, kind of, Capricorn. Yeah, because you could be a major, what's the word? A major romantic, right? Somebody told me they were a romantic, like, I'm a kind of a hopeless romantic, and I said to them, this is somebody close to me. Oh, you are? I go, well, then, like I'm a romantic. This is, I forgot her exact words, but I felt like saying, well, you can't be a total women liber, believe in all this kind of, what's the word? You can't. You have to choose. You're either going to be a romantic or you're going to be a total modern kind of hippie type, right? Because that's kind of a free love thing and all that. Yeah, you can't. And I feel like she kind of really realizes that, right? If you guys think you can do that, you can always drop your comments in the bottom about that for sure. And we have, what else do we have here? We have compassion. So somebody's, this could be you, Capricorn. Maybe you are being compassionate because you understand somebody needs to wake the hell up. I feel like that's probably it here. And you love this person, so you're like, well, I better kind of like, be by their side and wait for them to get their lobotomy and wait for them to get their electric shock therapy so they can wake the hell up, right? You might be saying that, right? Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Today we're going to use the Housewives deck. And we're just using this for fun today, right? It's a good deck. You don't have to be married. You could be divorced. You could be anti-marriage. You could be, anti-whatever. We don't really care here. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please. You have the Hanged Man. We have the Hanged Man here in the reverse, right? And, in this one, this is an epiphany. This is about somebody being enlightened. And this woman has completely been enlightened. So now she's hanging her husband out on this clothesline. And she has her kind of granny panties here. But they're real cute. They got lace around the legs, right? Lace around kind of like the bottom. And, that's what they used to wear in those days, right? They did. And, but at least the crack, like when they were wearing low-cut jeans, you couldn't see their butt, right? Yeah, you got So, we have the man hanging upside down on the clothesline because she's doing her laundry, right? But in those days, they used to, like, hang their clothes out. They did. She's kind of laughing, and he's like, hey, save me, right? Because she found out something about him. Somebody might be cheating, maybe, because she's laughing, but she's kind of mad. That's why she's like, what? You're going to do blah, blah, blah to me? Well, I'm going to put you out on this clothesline. And this is really mostly about enlightenment. It is. The Two of Wands. Yeah. So this is you, Capricorn. You kind of don't know what to do about... I feel like you want somebody to wake up. And you might feel like you are like on this clothesline, Capricorn. You could, right? Just use free and natural products. Don't use all those. They're hormone disruptors. Yeah, all those major products. Yeah, just use natural and free or organic. We have the Six of Pentacles. And this talks about sharing. We see the little boy here, or getting your fair share. He's at the, he's at the Halloween party and the ghosts are in back of him. It's interesting how the ghosts are in back of him, right? There's two of them even. And so he's trying to get his fair share of these cookies. You might be a secret, Capricorn, because the ghosts can talk about secret things that you can't see, right? For sure. And so, this is what you want, though. You want to get your fair share, right? They got all these kind of old-fashioned cookies here with the fruit in the middle. I used to always like those cookies, right? At least it wasn't like red dye. And I can't stand those kind of cookies, right? So this had like real strawberry jam in the middle, something like that. And we see a brownie with a little pecan on the top. That sounds good too. And so let's see what else we have for Capricorn. And let's see what could be coming in or unfolding possibly. Okay, we don't live or die by these. The Nine of Cups. You're going to get your wish, Capricorn. You are. I've been doing these readings. Some of you guys, for whoever this, like, 180% resonates, right? Or 800, as I like to say. This is going to happen for you because you have this card over here, the Ace of Pentacles, money coming, but a divine wish, and a divine wish is being granted, right? So, energies that could be leaving you here is the King of Cups. And, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but... especially with the Hangman here, but because this can be Pisces energy, but it can be somebody who's stubborn. This person's having a drink. This man, he has this stubborn look on his face, like, you know what, it's time for me to do blippity blip, but I need to really kind of think about this very, very clearly. And he sits down, he has his crown on, but he's drinking a beer, and so that's what that's about. It's about somebody who is somebody could have been really thinking about this for a long time, kind of maybe contemplating, but trying to figure out what they wanted to do, because you're their wish, Capricorn, right? But I feel like they had to go through an awakening to actually see the truth. You could be the one who's being compassionate here. Maybe they need to be, maybe they are trying to be compassionate, because this kind of clothesline thing where she's hanging them out to dry, sometimes it can imply that somebody has, this woman has been enlightened, or she has some type of epiphany that her husband, or, you know, her husband has been cheating on her, right? So she's totally laughing here, which is, you know, it's cute because she's not crying, right? Let's see what we got. And we have the Ten of Swords, you see? And this is coming soon. There's going to be an ending, Capricorn, and you're going to get your wish. Nine of Cups. Here you are with your hubby here. Maybe it's your wife, right? There's a couple here. And they're here on Christmas morning, and he's giving her the present, and she's opening it. It's just so beautiful, right? To see, you know, this man giving the woman, like, or anybody, you guys, but just to, you know, be sharing, right? And she's so happy, right? He's like, here, honey, I got you this. I know you wanted this. I mean, isn't that the best? It's the best in the West, you guys. It is. Let's see what we got. And how people could be affecting you, possibly. Eight of Wands. Okay, so we're going to see with the Eight of Wands. It's usually about leaving. Here, this lady. This is change. Yeah, this is change. Somebody's bringing you major change. We see the cute little lady here, and she's sitting on her broomstick, and there's 7 other broomsticks there, and they're all in flight, like, you know, like this is change and progress, and we're moving forward. And you might be affecting somebody, possibly the Emperor. You could be, you know, this could be a family man you're with, Capricorn. We see the Emperor here. It's usually about a family man. And it can be about somebody who is kind of, you know, ruler of their roost, or somebody who is, you could be kind of nudging them to actually be the Emperor, to be like somebody who maintains or rules their empire. In other words, they're taking care of whatever they need to do in their life. I feel like it's to kind of grant you a wish. Yeah, to kind of be your genie, right, Capricorn? You know, when the genie shows up, he's always really cute, right? Oh, whatever, what does he say? Something like, I'll grant you 3 wishes, right? I'm at your service. I'm at your command, master. That's what he says, right? Yeah, he's real cute, right? And then, you know, when you make your wish, he goes, well, don't make that wish because, you know, it's unlikely that will happen. That's funny, right? Although he's trying to be there to grant, like, magic, basically, right? Yeah, he gives advice. So let's see what else we have for Capricorn. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. And this is Capricorn. This is your hopes and fears. And this is you, right? And so here you are holding the pentacle, and your family here, that has to be your family here. I'm not saying this is about your family. You probably want to be in a family with your person. And she has her hand, and I remember these chairs totally when I was a kid. Yes, I do. And they were kind of being phased out when, you know, when I was little. But yeah, these are like kind of late 50s chairs, maybe possibly early 60s. But that's how old I am, you guys. But, you know, we have the dog, and the dog's like kind of, you know, doing a little trick here, or like pet me, or, you know, happy. And the little girl's there, and the husband's holding the groceries. And, you know, that's what you guys are about, like everything that is kind of, that has to do with foundations, which is usually family, or being in a relationship and things like that, right? And kind of bringing money. She looks like she came from her job, right? But like in those days, they didn't really have jobs that much. Your outcome is the Star, Capricorn. This is really beautiful. This is like already very clear here that you're going to have your wish. I don't know when, Capricorn. Don't ask me when, please, you guys, because I say that because these are general readings. This is the point. This is the whole difference between a private reading and a general reading. So let's see. We have the Eight of Wands down here. We're only going to clarify a couple cards here because the reading is clear. It is. We have the Six of Swords. This lady's saying goodbye. She has her bag packed. She's not unhappy. She's waving goodbye, all cute here with her bag. But, you know, somebody here was upset. She could have been upset, and here she is, like, kind of like over here. There's 3 faces of her. You can't see it really, but you know, the Eight of Wands is here. So could be somebody is changing. They're getting on their broomstick, Capricorn, right? They're getting on their broomstick to kind of get into flight, to walk away from somebody. I feel like they are. Or they're walking away from a situation that is like not serving them anymore. it could be any kind of a third party, right? Your family, you know, your parents, or, you know, you live in this family that they think that, you know, since, you know, they gave birth to you, that your life belongs to them. And, you know, you can't really go get married and be with somebody. I mean, there is that kind of dysfunction in the world, trust me. Let's see why we have the Emperor. And, you know, right here is the man here, and he's got all these kind of canned foods because this is from the 60s, the late 50s. We have the Knight of Pentacles, that's you. So this is how you are affecting somebody. This Knight of Pentacles is, you know, he has the lawnmower, but he's going to the prom. Yeah, it's this really cutie guy, or he's going to some dinner party, but long story short, it's this little cute brunette, cute guy, yeah, yeah, with kind of like light eyes. I mean, they don't get cuter when they got like green or kind of blue eyes with brown hair. No, not for me, they don't. But here he is, and he has this, he has the lawnmower, right? And so what this is saying is that, you know, this could be you, but this is how you affect somebody else. I feel like you are, somebody here is like taking this opportunity because he's going to the prom or something, some social event, but he's willing to mow the lawn before he goes because this is somebody who takes advantage of every opportunity. Somebody wants to take advantage of an opportunity with you, Capricorn, but they don't want you to cook with all canned foods. No, they don't. This guy has all these canned foods. In those days, they were coming as kind of convenience foods. They were. And then everybody kind of figured out that it's really not good to eat all these canned foods, right? No, good God, no. The cans are, you know, you're getting metal in your system, right? Let's see what we have. Let's have a look at that real quick. If we can kind of spot this little deck, right? Otherwise, this little book here. I want to see what the Emperor has to say, Capricorn, but this book could be kind of like maybe too hard to find. Here it is. And we have the Emperor, which is the number 3. In the major arcana, right? And right next to the Empress, I feel like you are the Empress. We have fatherhood, stability, and business success. This could be like, this could be you and this person as well. Like, you know, if you guys watch my readings, of course, you know, we're supposed to read like the energy of the card, what it's embodying, what it kind of means. But if it's a person, like the Emperor can be a person, and the Knight of Pentacles is you. This is your reading. So this could be, you know, your person could be, you know, maybe a father, Capricorn, could be, and then this is you, right? We'll get one more card. The Emperor is the earthly father to the housewife. I feel like that's so cute, right? And if you guys are in same-sex marriages, it's not going to matter because, you know, it could be vice versa, right? Let's see what we have. Let's get another card. We have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, you have somebody really stressed out here, Capricorn. Right? They're supposed to clean this toilet with toothbrushes, right? I mean, how hard is that, right? It's pretty hard, right? You need a rag or a sponge or a brush or something like that. You're stressing somebody out here. You are. I feel like they might be married, right? And so we're going to get one card here on the 10 of Swords. Let's see, why is that there? And this is supposed to be coming soon, the 4 of Cups. This talks about somebody who knows that something's not good for them. Here's this lady backing up, and she's being handed a cocktail. In those days, people used to drink cocktails a lot. They did. They would go to a business meeting or even to lunch and have a cocktail. You know, nowadays, if you come back, maybe they're going to give you a blow test, right? Who knows? Because, you know, control is like, you know, the theme of the of this, I feel like of this generation. But, you know, we have the 4 of Cups here. Somebody, I feel like, is ending something, the 10 of Swords, right? And it hurts, kind of, because we see the pin cushion here with all the pins in it. It hurts somebody. Somebody's rejecting somebody. Yeah, that's what that card is about. And your outcome, Capricorn, is the Star. And here's the nice lady. Yes, she's a very nice lady. You can tell. She looks like my aunt, and she won first prize for the cherry pie contest. My aunt used to win, you know, she used to win first prize, but sometimes second and third prize. She used to go to the San Mateo County Fair. She did with her cookies. Yeah, she used to bring them to church, right? Yeah, she was a good woman. She was. So let's see what we have. And this is you, Capricorn, getting your wish and winning the prize. That's what you're doing. You're winning the prize. Your person might look like a cherry pie. Hopefully not. See what we got. Judgment. I feel like, you know, in this reading here, this is in your outcome here, but I do believe that this judgment here, you're going to get your wish. I feel like you might feel the person that you're dealing with is critical of themselves. Yeah, because I feel like they could have been lacking in, possibly in confidence. But I feel like now they are going through an awakening. Let's see, that judgment can be about a decision, and somebody could be deciding in your favor. Let's talk about discipline. Let's get another card here. Here's the lady, and she's a ribeye steak. Those are the best steaks, they are. I feel like they are. They're kind of a little bit fatty and so juicy, right? Just eat them once in a while, because it's not, you know, good to eat them all the time. But here she is, beautiful with her beautiful legs. Yeah, they are. And she's wearing these red pumps, kind of, right? And so she's standing here as kind of as a steak on her, you know, her pink scale, weighing herself, and she's saying, I can't eat any carbs. That's really what that's why she's eating a steak. And then she has the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is sitting here having a cocktail too. And she's either all about love, trying to figure her mind out, just trying to figure things out. Let's look at the Judgment card. I could have left that star alone, because I feel like you're gonna have your wish. We see it up here with this Ace of Pentacles. But Judgment, let's look at Judgment in this reading. Yeah, in this deck rather, you guys. Yeah, it's not. See what it says. And this is assessment, acceptance, and harsh criticism, you see? And so you feel like somebody here, you might feel like somebody's having a hard time to come to you because they feel like they're going to be criticized and they don't really want to go through that. It could totally be here. Let's see, the time has come to weigh the facts and yourself. Yeah, and yourself. That's hilarious, right? Because she's weighing herself, but you know, this is about somebody else who needs to weigh themselves and go. I believe your person needs to go through an awakening, and I feel like they are. Yeah, and they could be like looking at themselves or kind of, you know, thinking, yes, I do. I need like awareness, self-awareness about, yeah. And it says to weigh the time has come to weigh the facts and yourself. Judgment is about abandoning bad habits and accepting yourself for who you really are. We have the Truth card up here, and that's what I was, you know, I didn't say this at the beginning of the reading, but I might have implied it. This talks about somebody who is accepting the truth about their life and about themselves. And it could take some harsh criticism. You're going to have your wish here, but somebody is first going through an awakening. Yeah, they are, Capricorn. You could be clobbering them, hitting them on the head like, well, when are you going to do this? I'm tired of this, right? Intoxication, emotions, and introspection. This is somebody else. I feel like you are in introspection here about your wish because you feel like this person definitely needs to go through an awakening. And Judgment, Capricorn, has always been, that's one of the major gists about Judgment in the tarot, right? It talks about an awakening, which is interesting. So let's start the Gypsy spread because we're going to finish it in the other reading. And we're also going to see how they feel about you. Yeah, and we're going to look at their current energy because we don't formally have their cards. We're going to see what's on their mind, their near future, their concerns, yeah, probably big ones. Who's in their environment or what's in their environment, what they want, and their outcomes. So let's see what else we have. And we're going to look at the root, why it's all happening for this person. And right now we're going to start the Gypsy spread. So we have the pleasure seekers, and we have melancholy. And melancholy is sadness, right? Yeah, I always want to call it melancholy. It's really interesting how that is kind of just like Melanie. Melanie means happiness, but this the end changes, right? And now it's like Ankali, right? Which could be, you know, definitely something about sadness because Melanie is about joy and happiness, right? Melanie. They don't really name girls Melanie. I think it's such a cute name. I remember in high school there was a bunch of chicks named Melanie, right? And they were usually really nice. Yeah, I don't think I ever met a Melanie who was not nice, no. And so we have the widower here. So the pleasure seekers is the heart of the matter. And what this means, Capricorn, is that somebody could really be attracted to you and they feel like it's hard to stay away from you Because the pleasure seekers card is about these college kids, and they were put on lockdown, all right? They were, all right? So they couldn't go out and have fun. And so now they're in the street, like singing, like, wow, like long overdue, right? You know, maybe they're on spring break, right, you guys? Yeah. And so, you know, they are, where are they? Here they are totally celebrating, and they're singing, and, you know, you can tell they're nice guys, right? Yeah, you can tell they're like about 18. And in the past is sadness. Coming into play could be the Lord. The Lord is, you know, usually a man who has a little bit of money. It is. The waiting card, this talks about envy is the obstacle, and we have the widower. And this could be somebody who accepts an ending. This is in the outcome. I don't feel like this is about you accepting an ending. So we're going to go to the extended, and we're going to have their spread. Thank you so much, you guys, as well. And we're going to finish this Gypsy spread, Capricorn, because we know what a gypsy you are, right? You could be like one of those really kind of cute gypsies, you know, beautiful long hair and kind of dancing around for your person, right? They're all super affordable. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.